Hello everyone, this is Kristina from Kristina's Art Corner. We're going to do something a little different today. I have decided that in this Worlds of Wonder page that I want to redo the background. I started off with Arrtx pencils and I was not happy with the result. And so I'm going in with some watercolor to see if we can change it up. And this watercolor set is by Renaissance Colors. They're handmade from Etsy. I'll include the link in the description. And the two colors that we're going to use today, this is the Underground collection, so it will be DLR, will be for the upper portion, and then starting from the bottom is called Victoria. And so I'm just getting my paints ready here and looking forward to changing this background and having something better than what it is now. Now, it is difficult to go in with watercolor over these Arrtx pencils. There's some resistance, as you would imagine, and so it becomes a little difficult to get in some spots, but I'm taking the attitude that anything is better than the existence of the background that I have now. So starting at the bottom, going in, and I have time-lapse this, so you're going to see it in time-lapse version. And also I'm giving you another aspect with another camera that I just started using, giving you a different angle of me actually doing the coloring. And it was not intentional for me to cut my face out, but on my tripod, I just didn't have the angle up, far enough. And I even did my makeup and was thinking that I was looking all cute. And as it turns out, you can't really see my face. So, especially when I zoom in. But that's okay. We'll work on that for maybe next time. So I'm going in with the Victoria halfway up the page, and then we're going to give you the different aspects of going back and forth from seeing the angles. And this is important because when I have the lights down on me from above, it blurs out, makes it, of course, it's watercolor, so it's going to give a shine. And it kind of blurs out the actual colors the way they really look. And so from the side view, you can actually see better from that angle. So as we go through here, you are going to see me do some slow version of painting, and then you're going to see me speed up. Now, I did find that, like I said, in a few places I had some resistance down at the bottom a couple of places, and then I did as well above the larger butterfly, and you'll see that as we get to it. I have gone back in and redone like a second layer a little bit to kind of darken it up. But I really am liking the color so much better than it was before. I had actually started out with a light blue Arrtx pencil, and then I went, I thought, it'd be kind of fun to have a little purple in there. And once I started doing the purple, I was already really committed. And so that's how I wound up with what I wound up with, and I just decided I can't work with it. I don't like it. This is all about redoing, because we can show our best pages and putting our best foot forward, and some pages just work out fantastic and some other pages just bomb. So in this case, I just want to show you that not every page turns out perfect. Sometimes you do have to do a redo. If you can salvage a page, it's worthwhile doing it. And so this is my attempt. You will have challenges such as the resistance on the watercolor over some of these pencils, because if you have a waxy or an oily base, then your watercolor doesn't want to stick as well. So I don't expect the final effect to be as perfect as I would have liked it to be, but it's at least going to be changed enough where I want to move forward with the page. And so I'm thinking what I want to do with the bottom is go with some metallics for the base, and for the top, would you call that a finial? And then on the outside, I want to do a metallic line around the globe, if you will. So I'm pretty happy for the most part with the coloring on the rest. I want to add some stickles and things like that too, but I figured for this part I'll show you this redo so that you can feel like you can salvage a page, at least make it more likable for yourself. And then we'll go in and color the butterflies. I'm sure I'll have some metallics in those too. Probably going to go with some orange and red, probably. And so we'll see how it works out. But this is going to be part one of this redo. And then the second part will just be going from there. And hopefully I won't have any more tweaks or anything else that I'll have to do to it. And hopefully you will have enjoyed watching this video, and I hope this makes me more human, that there are some pages that I'm not in love with, that I have to change things, and it doesn't happen very often, but it happens enough that I've had to be creative. Probably one of the things that I could have done in this scenario is to put down some water ground from Golden. I think I have. There's also one from Daniel Smith, which would have allowed more adherence of the watercolor. But to be honest, going around all those little tiny little flowers in some of the sections would have made that kind of probably more problematic than I really wanted. So I went into it without perfect outcome thoughts, and I think that it came out the way that I like it now, and that's all that matters, right? So when you're having to redo something like a background, I call it a background, it's part of the main picture, but the background inside the little globe there. So anyway, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit your notification bell so that you can see the next parts of this page and other pages that I will be doing. I have several whips that I want to finish with you all, so hopefully you'll tune in. Until then, happy coloring and enjoy the rest of the video. Take care. Bye-bye.